Hey guys, what up? This is episode 2 of Carefree Speaks. It's your girl Elise here.
And I'm Lulu. What's up, you guys?
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to get started with the trending topics. All right, so I'm about to talk about this Omarion versus Mario. So I didn't even know this was happening. And then when I heard it the other day, I was like, but how is this going to happen, though? Because Omarion is going to, I feel like he's going to smash Mario. Like, think about the hits.
They're
like,
doing the verses?
Yeah, they did it the other day. It's already done. But I was thinking, like, this is hits alone. Like, I mean, I was definitely a B2K fanatic, pandemonium everywhere. But even still, once Omarion left, like, I just feel like Mario, he's not corny, but he just wasn't on the level of Omarion. Now, vocally, I think Mario is better than Omarion. Yeah. All right, so let me just get into the comparisons, like, of the actual versus battle. So, Mario definitely has better vocals. Live, still got the range from high to the low. Omarion, he started off with the little disclaimer. You know how when they start off and they say, what's up, y'all? I can't really hear myself.
I can't really do this today.
You know what I'm saying? I've been sick, so you know what I'm saying? Literally, he was like, I can't hear myself. So I was like, oh, here we go. Jots down, disclaimer. Like, oh, all right, bruh. So let's see how many bad notes you're hitting tonight. So long story short, like, going into it, Mario, he was clowning him because Omarion had brought in, who was it, Tank and what is that dude's name? Tank and somebody else to sing some of his songs. And Mario was like, y'all niggas gonna stand up there and sing to each other now? Like, y'all are singing to each other? And I think it was Omarion's song, like, Oh, or something like that. And all three of them were singing. Whole time Mario was heckling them from the side, talking about y'all niggas about to sing together, sing to each other. And then Mario jumps in, looking right at Omarion, and is like, hey, bro, you need help singing your shit, and totally rips his whole song, all the notes, and Omarion just standing there with the mic down like, I'm gonna let you listen to it. Just completely pulverizes him. But obviously Omarion, he can dance and all that stuff, so he had all those gimmicks and stuff. They was joking about how Omarion was gonna be doing it for Lil Saint, but his ass really bought out. He really bought out a dancing clown and like the whole like little B2K type thing. He had like some mock B2K people members, and they was up there dancing and stuff like that. Just all the gimmicks, the dancing clown, which Mario had said that's fitting. But Mario was going on his ass like the whole fucking time. So, and then Omarion comes out, and I seen these memes, but I didn't know what they was talking about. Omarion comes out with his brother, and they're eating watermelon in a sexual, seductive manner. Girl, he is doing all of this. He took the watermelon. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post the video. I'm gonna let you see too. He's eating the watermelon, going like this on stage, and I'm like, what is happening? And meanwhile, his brothers they tag teaming. I'm like, what is happening?
Eating the same watermelon?
No, it was two separate pieces. But even she said,
I'm just confused.
I was confused too. That's why and then we gotta check out the memes. I'm gonna put some of the memes on the YouTube. It was so funny. Like, what are we doing? Are we supposed to be singing? I knew you was gonna dance, but I didn't know you was gonna be demonstrating how you eat watermelon. Like, I don't even. Anyway, so you had the watermelon gate. You had his disclaimers. Yeah, he had better dancing. Mario, he don't really have the hits, like I said, but he definitely showed up and showed out on Omarion's ass. And facts. So I'd say overall, I would give Omarion probably like 7.5, 8, like a low B, a 80.
Okay.
I give him a low B. And then Mario, just because he clowned that nigga and he has some good jokes, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a solid 8.5.
Okay.
That's it, period.
Okay.
And that's done. That's it for that.
Okay.
So the other thing I wanted to talk about was the Shein thing. Now, I might be a little late on this, but when I was looking through trending topics and stuff on Twitter, this actually came up. So it's pretty still relevant. I think they're trying to help these people out because I don't know, they might be trapped or I'm really not sure.
they're just overworking them. Like, you know, like it might just be basically like they're just keeping them in there and making them work all day.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, whatever it is, they need to fix it, because this girl, people have been finding and then posting it on TikTok, basically about, on the tags, it says like, help, need help, or something like that, but it's not on everything. So basically, Shein tried to say that, oh, you know, it's just a misunderstanding. What we were trying to say is that we're letting the customer know that we need help with the fabrics, like washing the fabrics. Like, we need you to help us by making sure you use fabric softener. And then they gave this whole explanation. What? Yeah, right. So Shein has released a video claiming that the conspiracy theories are false. They said recently there has been some confusion about one of our product labels. The company writes, our intention was to remind customers to help soften this fabric by using a softener when washing the garment for the first time. The fabric is digitally printed, a process which reduces the use of water as opposed to traditional water-intensive textile printing, blah, blah, fucking blah. Like, that was their... That was their statement? That was their statement. And it said the company took note that there was a misunderstanding as the label's wording sounded alarming to some. We want to make it clear that we have a strict code of conduct for suppliers which forbids them to use forced labor. And then it says, despite the statement, many customers still don't believe the company. One TikToker questioned, so wouldn't it be on all your labels? Another said, can we see how the workers work? And
Literally.
Right, like, well, show us then.
Show us the Shein factory. We need to see it.
And then this other girl says, my sister bought 2 of the same shirts at the same time, but in different colors. One has need your help on the tag and the other one doesn't, a user commented. One wrote, I have been shopping from Shein for years and none of my clothes say anything to do with help. Another explained, yeah, I'm done with shopping with y'all. So, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are finding it. It seems really weird. But this is a video of somebody who actually, like, found it. I'm going to let you listen to it.
All right, so I keep seeing these videos about the Shein clothes and they asking for help on, like, secret messages on the tags. And crazy, like, I bought this in April of this year. And I looked at the tag and it doesn't have any of that on it. Like, none of it. I don't know if y'all can see. But then I went and checked another one that I bought more recent. And y'all, I don't know if y'all can see it, but need your help. Gee, what is going on? Now, y'all know I like me a good Shein fit. But, baby, this is not cute. Like, I can't be wearing the clothes and they asking for help and I'm just stunting in the... Throw the whole company away. So, here's a closer look at the tag. And as you can see right there, it says, need your help in between the technology and washing. Need your help.
Yeah, that's so weird. And I feel like they should have put a disclaimer before releasing any products that may have had that on the tag, because it's that's alarming to a consumer. Yeah. Because, I mean, if you do read it, it does say need your help and then washing something with a fabric softener. But it's like you could have worded that differently, because, I don't know, that's just very alarming, especially like after people were being reportedly sex trafficked and Wayfair and all this other
like
stuff.
It really could have just said strongly recommended to use fabric softener. Like, what? Need your help with washing,
or put washing directions and then put
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's really weird. Like, I don't know. That sounds a little fishy to me. That's just a little off brand. I don't trust it.
I don't trust it
I don't
either.
trust it. I don't believe it.
But are you still going to be shopping at Shein?
Well, see, I've never bought nothing from there yet, but I was going to. But now that I had found this, because I was actually looking up stuff to get for Miami, but that's how I actually came across this, because I was like, oh, Shein. And I was like, I was going to order some stuff from there, because I know a lot of people who get, like, you know, little one-off things, little cute stuff from there. Like, so I don't know now, girl. I don't want to be
in the mix.
I don't want to be in the mix. Well, how about I'm going to do this? I'm going to do some research, girl. And I'm going to order some pieces and see if they say they need help.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Not too many, though.
Not too much.
Maybe like 10. Like, I got to do like 5 and 5. So even. We got to have, you know, a variable, you know? Okay, so the last thing, this is crazy. Okay, so there's a TikToker, well, a lady, she's identified as @HSarah2008. She has over 3 million views she posted this back in April, like April 18th or something like that. And the video she recorded was a hidden camera ring, and it appears to catch a man pouring something into the pies. Now, this is not just any man. This is her husband of like, what she say? They've been together for like 10 years. It don't matter. It's her husband either way, but they've been together for more than 5 years, and that's a long time. So this is really scary. So let's get into it. Sarah goes into a detail. She has like 5 videos, and she says like after zooming in to all these videos, she sees that like her husband is basically poisoning her with eye drops. So this day it was Thanksgiving, and her body just kind of woke her. The spirit woke her up. The spirit was like, Sarah, if you don't get your ass up and look at this here this ring camera that you didn't put in the house that's facing the kitchen. So she wakes up, she hears him stirring about. She said it was probably like, it was early, maybe about like 5 or 6 or something like that. She had to be up about like 8 or be out the house by 8. So she looks, and it's this nigga roaming around the kitchen, and she just feels like it's weird for him to be doing that, especially so early. Like, okay. So then she looks, and she sees him opening up the pies or it's whatever food they have, and he's sprinkling something on top of it. Like, he's like looking, he's being weird. He's like looking behind the door and like, you know, checking around first, you know, like a bad kid about to steal like candy or something, doing all that. So he sprinkles something on the pies, and she's like, oh, hell no. So she figures that out, and she takes the pies. Well, she acts like nothing's wrong. I don't know how she did that. But, you know, them white women are good for playing it cool, because I would have lost my shit like, you right then and there.
I know you are not.
And then call the cops later. Right, like, so, you trying to poison me after? Okay, right. So she takes it to her friends, or she makes sure that she puts a tampered pie at the bottom. She takes it over to her friends or her cousins, somebody she was already going to spend the holiday with anyway. She tells them, she shows them, like downloads like the little ring footage or whatever, shows them. They're like, oh my God, Sarah, you got to go to the police. So they take it to the popo. They go to the popo instead of just gathering the cousins and the essays and fucking beating his ass and telling him to get the fuck out the house. They take it to the police. And guess what they do at the police? Nothing, girl. They don't do nothing at the police, girl. Nothing. Okay, now mind you, this was, okay, so they was already about to have a divorce. They weren't even separated, but they had like recently filed for a divorce. Of course, before that, things was shaky. They had filed for the divorce, and like, she was like, things started like amping up, like her like senses and like just her intuition and like just the way he was acting, like started get like revving up and like just getting weird. So everyone in the police department was like, oh my gosh, excuse me, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen it actually like on camera caught, and this and that. And then girl, they did nothing. She had like 2 or 3 straining what are they called? Straining disorders.
Restraining.
A restraining order. Girl, restraining order.
Girl,
she had a restraining order.
Yes.
She had a but the thing was, like, even though she had that, like, it was only like he has to stay like a certain amount of feet away from her. But you know, like when you get married, everything is legally both of y'all. So she couldn't have him removed or nothing like that. So she still had to live with this man. They didn't do anything about the video, even though the cop agreed, like, yeah, it looks like eye drops. I think it's eye drops too. Why? Nothing. They couldn't throw it out. They couldn't do anything.
And why are you up so early making a pie anyway?
No, the pies were already made, and he was doing the foil to the food. So what she thinks is that, well, long story short, once she actually got away from him, she had like these health issues that she said like since she had left him, like she was doing better emotionally and stuff like that, but like physically, like she had like illnesses and stuff like that was like plaguing her for like years. And she said after she left him, like all those things cleared up basically. So she was like, I think he's been like trying to poison me for like upwards of like 5-6 years, like half of our marriage. Because she was like, certain things started like, you know, around certain times. She was just doing the calculations in her head, you know what I'm saying? So that's wild. That's really, 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 really wild. And so apparently there's more videos of her confronting him. And she was like, you know, like doing this, you know, doing that would kill me, right? You knew that would possibly kill me.
Did he say yes?
And he was like, I didn't think it would go that far. So basically he admitted to doing it and admitted to poisoning her, but then just said, ugh, I didn't think it'd go that far.
Yeah, I didn't think
I just wanted to make you a little sick.
Oh.
I just want to give you a little
Maybe
tummy
he was trying to
ache.
get her sick enough to need him?
Maybe. That's a good one.
I mean, that's still
I
crazy.
don't know, girl. You might be a little sick in the head. That came too easy, girl. That was too easy, girl.
I'm just saying, though, like, or maybe he was trying to kill her because maybe she made more money than him and he knew he would get more out of...
Maybe, like, having to take care of her or something, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know who else is crazy? This company. This company in Millinocket. I don't even know what that would be. So Juneteenth, they put up a sign that said the following: "It's whatever, we're closed. Enjoy your fried chicken and collard greens, girl." That company and that manager closed. I put it right in front of the store, girl. What's this called? Reed Agency, Chesapeake, something cheesecake. I don't know, but something Reed Agency, and they are not with it. The embrace is coming.
Yeah, I know the people dragged them for that because that's...
Like, who does that? Like, just get over it. Get over it.
And it's so stereotypical to assume that all black people like fried chicken and collard greens. I mean, I happen to be the majority.
That's just ignorant, though. I mean, even though I do like them both, but it's just ignorant. It's just the ignorance that bleeds off of that. Because, you know, it just comes from a place
because nobody does, like, on the 4th of July, we're not putting up signs, oh, we're closed, enjoy your hot dogs, hamburgers, and...
Right, Columbus Day.
Like, no. Nobody does that.
We just take the day off and mind our
business.
business. Let y'all have y'all little stinking holiday, little colonizing stinking
And
ass
it's
holiday.
like it's not just the black people that are off on Juneteenth.
Come on now.
Like, would
The
that
government's
be nice?
off, and not all of the government is black.
Correct. It's giving.
So
You just hate black people so much. You wanted to just insert yourself in a conversation that you were not needed.
take that letter and shove it up that manager's ass. That's what I do. I make them eat it. How about literally make them eat their words? How about that? As I enjoy my fried chicken and collard fucking greens.
Yeah, that's not okay. All right, so the next thing we're getting into is our last trending topic, which is Roe versus Wade being overturned.
I don't think women they don't have a choice. It's not, I don't believe after they're pregnant, there's one excuse. Rape. Other than that, it's not their body no more. It's not your body once you're pregnant.
Have you ever been pregnant?
No, once it's an apartment. After you're pregnant, it doesn't belong to you because God didn't ask you if you wanted a choice to be able to make babies, and he didn't ask us if men wanted a choice to be able to have sperm. We just happen to be able to do it. But the result is not your body. The result is the baby's body. It's the baby's body. It's not your body after you're pregnant. That's all I'm saying. I don't think women...
You think these abortion things is about black women? It's not. But then soon as the shit started collapsing about abortion, here come all these white women talking about, why aren't black women getting more involved? Because motherfucker, we ain't never had no motherfucking rights. You think they doing this abortion shit because they want to see more black babies be born? They don't give a fuck about black babies. They want to see more white babies be born. We've been telling you since the dawn of motherfucking time, black women's mortality rate in birth and childcare and healthcare is through the motherfucking roof. We die 3 to 4 times more than Latin women, 5 times more than white women when it comes to childbirth. We don't even get fucking good healthcare. And you think I got time to be motherfucking worrying about fucking abortions rights? That's the least of my motherfucking problems. If I abortion rights, if I decide to have a baby, I'm about to go damn die. Black women are dying through motherfucking regular ass healthcare and childbirth. I don't know why all of a sudden when it's everybody, black women also got to stand up and I'm sorry, we're wounded. I've said this before. You cannot expect us to help. We are wounded. That's like asking a person that just got shot in the arm to help a motherfucker that just got shot in the thigh. Nigga, we both shot, but I got shot first. Go find somebody that haven't been shot yet. And then as I'm sitting here trying to suture up my own gaping wound, somebody's telling me, hello, stop suturing up your gaping wound and come help us. And I think black women are over here suturing up our gaping wound going to white women. Wait, didn't they okay, can't you handle this real quick? Because I'm already bleeding over here. I've been telling y'all we was bleeding for a long time. Y'all just got shot. That's new blood. My shit is about to get infected. What can I do? Huh? What can I do? What can I do? I can't do nothing. Shit. I'm over here. I'm wounded. And you telling me that I got to fucking, shit. I'm barely making it. Glad I sold that up before I died. But I can't be worrying about everybody's story and making sure I represent everybody's story when don't nobody give a fuck about my story. And every time I tell you I've been shot, I've been hurt, I've been abused, I've been raped, I've been beaten, I've been murdered, I've been disrespected, I've been undermined, I can't get no help, I'm starving, I need a place to be, my kids are suffering, all this other shit. You keep telling me my shit don't matter. Don't worry. We'll get to you when we get to you. They've been saying it to black women for the longest. We'll get to you when we get to you. We know y'all dying disproportionately to everybody else. We know y'all going for childbirth, expecting to have a beautiful baby. But you know what? We'll let you bleed out. The way black women die through motherfucking childbirth in this country, you would think we was in a third motherfucking world country that didn't have no type of medical care, no type of medical health. You think these abortion things?
That's a lot. What was your initial reaction to Roe versus Wade being overturned?
I think it's absolute bull. I agree that, like we were talking about earlier, it's old white privileged men who, want to try to take whatever control they can back. I think that's totally unfair. And yeah, it's just a big pile of dinosaur shit.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know what Roe versus Wade is, it was a landmark decision that was of the Supreme Court, in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States generally protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion. But I feel like what a lot of people fail to realize is that it's not just about abortions. Like, everyone's like abortions, but it's the right to your privacy. Because like they've been telling people, I've seen this a lot on TikTok, is like for women to delete like their period tracking apps and like ovulation apps and things of that nature. Why? Because basically, you know how all of the apps now, when you download them, they're like
allowed to track.
Yeah. But what they're doing is, for people that say allowed to track, one, that data is always going to be available from server to whatever it is. I'm not tech savvy, but they can always use that data against you.
IP address. I think I'm fancy. I think it's the IP address. But go ahead.
Yeah, something like but it's still not right. So they've been like saying to delete the apps, but also to email the company and just ask them to delete all of your data. Because what could happen is, for these women that could possibly get pregnant or you miss a period, if you were ever sentenced or like you're in court or something, they could bring that up and to prosecute you. Yes.
To say, well, you didn't come on your period for 4 months. Where's the baby?
Yeah.
And
the thing is, it's like women could have, they were like saying like the correct me if I'm wrong. It's ectopic. Oh my gosh, that sounds stupid.
Ectopic? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like pregnancies. Oh my god, y'all, we don't know. But like, you can have like pregnancies in your fallopian tube. Y'all, oh my god.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Some type of
fallopian tube.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna look that.
But no, like there's just things that can go wrong. You could be high risk for pregnancy. You and your husband could already have 4 kids and you accidentally get pregnant and you both decide that you don't want that baby because you already have 4 mouths to feed.
No.
It's just the little things. Or maybe you're raped. They've been bringing that up. Or you're molested. Who wants to look at a product of their rape or molestation in the face every day? And it's, oh, you're killing a child. All the pro-lifers, like, you're killing a child. What did the man on TikTok say? He said, fetus, deletus.
Yeah, girl, I seen that too. But okay, I looked it up on Google, girl, because we was sliding down a slippery slope. It's called ectopic, ECT, like etc. Ectopic pregnancy, a pregnancy in which the fertilized egg implants outside the uterus. The fertilized egg can't survive outside the uterus. If left to grow, it may damage nearby organs and cause life-threatening loss of blood.
Okay, so the ectopic pregnancy is basically a pregnancy that's like in your fallopian tube.
Yes.
Tubes or whatever. Okay. So, yeah, I just feel like a lot of people are sad. A lot of people are overwhelmed. I know personally, I was very frustrated. I felt like I was having a panic attack. And it's just kind of annoying that we're taking such huge steps back. And then it's kind of like, even talking to my dad about it, he was like, it's really giving that they're leading us to a future where it's kind of like going back into like Jim Crow.
Yeah, but I say like we don't. How many rights do we have if you can take those rights away?
Yeah, and then like literally the day before, they came out saying that the police don't have to read your Miranda rights. Like, it's giving, black people have been calling you out like with the recordings and stuff like that.
Girl,
you're being recorded. Like, you're not reading me my rights. I don't have to read you.
That is wild to me. I don't understand that.
They're trying to kill black people. Like we said, the white patriarchy is coming full force because they are losing their majority. Because a lot of people in this generation do not care about white versus black. They do not care to fit into this old school form of thinking.
Yeah.
Like
this the kick though. How many? They want these little white kids and they want to boost the white population, but a lot of these white women are with ethnic, whether it's because I've seen a lot of like Indian or like Middle Eastern people with the guys with like white ladies and stuff like that. Them white ladies been loving the ethnics, okay? The Hispanics, the blacks, all of them, all of us.
Yeah, they really want to prevent the mixed racing, and they just want to produce more white babies. Because if you're taking away the right to have an abortion, you're basically telling a woman, like, if you get pregnant, you have to deliver this baby, whether you want it or not. But I just feel like that's going to cause so many complications because, and at the same time, I don't even feel like, I know I told you guys in like the group chat, like, I'm leaving this country, like, because it's not, in my opinion, it's not the black woman's fight. It's not the minorities fight for this, because it's really white women needing to stand up to their husbands, to their fathers, to their grandfathers, and saying that this is no longer the world we live in, and you guys need to fix this before it's a shitstorm. But a lot of them aren't listening, and there are a lot of white women that are like, oh, I'm pro-life, but you don't realize that you're stripping yourself away of rights that you will no longer have accessible to you if you ever need them. If something ever were to go wrong, or the doctor says the only way for you to live is for you to get an abortion, because that is the case for some women. Like, you're basically setting people up. It's going to be a lot of innocent deaths. It's going to be a lot of people needing care. And honestly, banning abortions is not going to stop abortions from happening. It's going to stop safe abortions from happening.
And she can do it.
People are going to have more I'm not gonna say ailments, but more like stuff going on with them physically because they're not able to get the proper treatment. So you could be hitting a vital organ or messing up something inside of your body, and you're stuck like that for the rest of your life because you didn't know. It's just so hard, and it's just like, let people choose.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if you look at the Supreme Court, it's all these old white men, and it's not all of them, but it's a lot of them that have this right way of thinking that is completely wrong.
Yeah. Or like the TikTok that was in a group chat, I think you might have posted it, but it was where the girl was saying that, like, watch out, and I agree that there are going to be some weirdos out here. Like, there are already weirdos out here preying on women and all the trafficking and just the simple everyday weirdos that you have. But it's just like the guys who like really have like an issue, like the incels and stuff like that, like they are really going to prey on women, and they're going to get some. Unfortunately, it's going to be cases of rape and things like that where these women are just like getting pregnant, are helpless and just getting pregnant and knocked up and raped and things because these guys know that there's nothing you can do about it, and they're like, now bitch, take that, deal with that.
Yeah, I think that I had read somewhere, like, if a doctor in a state where it is illegal to perform abortions performs an abortion, they get up to 60 years in prison. Whereas whoever rapes the woman is going to get like 6 months probation or something like that.
Wow.
And you can still technically gain full custody of your child. At some point, that child could be in that person's care, even though they did something that is so utterly disgusting. And I feel like that even kind of goes back to the like whole Miranda rights thing, because just like there's going to be creeps and weirdos on the loose now, you're also setting these bad cops up for quote unquote success, because I don't have to read you your rights. I can arrest you without basically saying anything to you, and I could kill you and nobody's gonna care and nothing's gonna happen to me, because now I can't sue because you didn't read me my rights.
Yep.
Now I can basically keep my job and not have to look forward to any penalty.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of these people are just so happy about it, and that's what makes me the saddest, is that this is what the world is coming to. After all the things that, our ancestors essentially marched for, all of the voting rights, it's just like, at this point, I don't even feel like voting is gonna fix it. Not saying that I'm not gonna vote, but I just feel like it's gonna get bad before it gets good again. And I do have hope, but it's just so slim, because how in a million years I never would have thought any of the things that I'm witnessing in this lifetime I would have seen.
Yeah.
Like, we have like 5 history books like worth of text to fill within the last 2 years. Like, it's just so much stuff happening, and it's just sad. And I can just literally see like a movie scene of like people running around the street and like little trash cans with fire, and everybody has on like scarves and they look dirty and they're just running around.
Dirty.
Yeah, when you're like outside for a long time, and it's just, I don't want to be running away in the woods, and I'm not running from nothing. Like, that's why I feel like it's smart for people to just, get your updated documents, update your passport if you need to, but have an out plan if things do get bad, because I'm a firm believer in when it's time to go, we gotta go.
Well, where would you go?
I'm saying